YouTube, we are back at it again. That's right. Black guy number 4 and the guy E.
What up, what up,
we
what up?
are here. We are here. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, good after morning, whatever it is you are at that time. Just want you guys to know, hopefully we can keep this going. We appreciate what you guys do for us, communicating with us in the comments, giving us information,
Facts.
letting us know what's good, letting us know what's bad, how you feel about it. We definitely do appreciate it. But let's go on ahead and get into this review, this spoiler review, right, E?
Yeah, let's get it, man. What's up, YouTube land? How's everybody doing out there, man? Thanks for the love and support, man. I appreciate you guys sending me good, inspirational words and, telling me the good, man, for me, BG4, bro. I appreciate everything that you guys been saying, and, we definitely plan on trying to, continue this. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. And this episode was another interesting one. I found a lot of the family dynamic really being exposed in this. Of course, in the beginning, they gave us a little bit of the family dynamic, trying to figure out and still settling themselves in to Smallville, painting the house and things like that.
Yeah, I like that. I like the family image, the connection, the little, let's play around, let's have fun. Let's get this done. We're in a whole new house now.
Mm-hmm.
We got to do it together. Even though this is Clark's house that he grew up in, for a long time, but I guess, out with the old and with the new, you know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
I was feeling this, this family connection right here. I was definitely digging with Lois, I was digging the vibe with her and the kids. I was digging the vibe with her and Clark, and it was dope until shit got real.
Exactly. Things really did get real. But before we even touched what happened that was real in their dynamic, we also got another dynamic. The Kushners and what's going on inside that house. Do you think that their dynamic is a little bit more important or stronger than the Kent family dynamic right now?
I think it's about the same, because their daughter is kind of going through similar what Jonathan is going through, what Jordan is going through.
Mm-hmm.
And, I think it's similarity right there. I think it's a little bit more to this detail of why the daughter felt what she felt.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that is, I think that the parents have an idea. Well, I think that Lana has a more of an idea of what's going on, but she's really not sure. Because it's more in this detail why the daughter thought about taking pills. It's something that this daughter saw or happened where she thought about, you know what, I just want to end it all. I think it's a little bit more with that. I don't think it has to do with because dad and you are not together. The problems are going on. Things are happening at school. Things are happening at the firehouse. Dad is sleeping on the couch.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are getting into an argument. I think it's a little bit more.
Yeah, and we definitely
haven't the story.
Definitely haven't gotten
than
into why that he's really on the couch.
Yeah.
Is it really what's been going on with the daughter alone, or is there more to that? It's a very, very good question. But I definitely feel at this moment, maybe it is because there's no powers involved, that there's a little bit more heavy-weighted emotion and acting going on there. I love what's going on there. Not that I dislike what's happening with the Kents and that family dynamic in itself. Just right now in this episode, I really felt that it was a lot weightier as far as what was given to us between Sarah and her mom, especially since they gave us, oh man. Okay. So you have Clark Kent, aka Superman,
Right.
trying to also be Super Dad.
Right.
You have Lois Lane, who's still extraordinary reporter,
Right.
doing her thing. You got two kids who now understand some of the things that's going on.
Right. Well, Whiner baby.
Yeah, Whiner baby. I got to agree with you.
Sky high, bro.
In
Whiner baby.
In this episode, I definitely got to agree with you. But then with their dynamic, it's still, excuse me, still feels surface level. Should have had some water before this. Still feels surface level. We haven't really completely touched it. And that's why I'm saying that. We find out now that Sarah's mom is the cheer coach.
Yeah. Yeah,
She's the cheer coach. Dad is works at the firehouse. You got
remember, she works at the bank too.
Working at the bank too. She's all over the town. And you also got to still deal with her trying to be a mom too, and she's trying to figure it out. And man, in that beginning right there, when she was in the car with the husband,
right?
And it was interesting. She's hovering all over him, and the husband is just like, would you just let her be. I mean, we got past that point, but let her be, and she still wants to push and try to pull him prod. What do you think?
Well, I think it's because that she sees herself in her daughter. You know what I mean? She's been through the same situation in Smallville. She knows that all that lollipops and apples and oranges and all that other bush. She knows that it's other different layers to Smallville. She knows that it's very dark and there's twisted moments. And I think that she sees that her daughter could be going through the same situations that she is going through.
Smallville is dark.
It's not just I don't see Smallville. I mean, you know what? I say this because the situation with the coach. Let's get into that.
Okay.
The coach telling Jonathan, you let something like this, a trophy, pass me up. What the hell is wrong with you? Go run those laps.
Yeah,
that was dark and twisted.
This
from,
is the
from,
image
from the moment.
of the coach in a moment where Jordan decides he's going to try out for the team. I didn't want to spoil exactly what happened, but it really feels like it was a Revenge of the Nerds kind of moment, right?
Definitely, that's what I got from that too. But it's just that those were some twisted moments for the coach to just come at him and
to come at.
He didn't even do anything. Yeah, Jonathan. Yeah, come at Jonathan like that.
Yeah.
Jonathan was not expecting for his little brother to come there. Jonathan, but that was twisted moments, and then not even that. It's more with this Morgan Edge. This is why I say the town it's Smallville, but it still has some dark, twisted moments. We also know this because of Smallville, the actual TV show.
So you consider not the coach being. He's not dark, but it was essentially a dark moment.
It was a dark moment.
Or a negative moment in regards to Jonathan himself.
Right.
I'm definitely with you on that. I'm with you on that, especially since he was like, "What are you doing here, brother? I don't know. I'm really concerned as far as what's going on, dude. Your powers, they might.
Your power setting is too high.
I don't trust that.
Exactly.
And then he's also thinking as a teenager, not just as his brother. Football's my thing, dog.
Exactly.
And it was a cool moment. It was like, boom! Oh, dang, my brother is out there and he's impressed. He's got the coach going crazy and everything. But then for the coach to go, hey, man, you've been hiding this trophy? You've been hiding? He referenced a football player by the name of Lott who spent about 14 years in the NFL.
Okay, I didn't know that.
I looked it up. Thousands of tackles, lots of interceptions.
Glad you did.
So and he's an African-American football player, too. So that was pretty cool. But the fact that he made him run laps because his brother, he didn't tell him about his brother. That definitely does suck.
Yeah, he was.
I've never seen that before.
Go run your ass some laps. What? He didn't even do nothing.
Man, I could never tell myself that you're the brother who came first. Right. You ain't the one that we really need. We need your other brother.
Right.
Thank God he's here. Why ain't you tell me about it? Man, go run something. No, that was crazy.
Jonathan
I never seen that.
Jonathan is the quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Who you could replace his little brother all the time.
What quarterback is he?
He is the leader, I believe, of the quarterback.
What quarterback is he?
Is it fullback?
No.
Excuse me off. I'm bad with that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, no. He's the number 2 quarterback.
Number 2.
So
yeah, because the number dude is number 1, right?
He's the second string quarterback.
Got you.
So yeah, he's the quarterback, but he ain't the important quarterback right now.
Okay.
So remember back in the first episode, he was trying to prove himself, but he didn't even know what the playbook.
Right. Because they took it from him.
But he's still number 2. He ain't even shown anything in this episode that said he knows the playbook now.
You think number 1? I was wondering too. Was number 1 the quarterback whose arm is busted?
No, I don't think that was.
He wasn't the quarterback.
I don't think that was him. But he's not that important. You just know that there's someone ahead of John.
Right.
So as long as you know that and understand that portion of it, everything is fine. But that moment for him definitely sucked, especially since he was like, my brother did that. Yeah. Oh, I understood it. I respect you for standing up for yourself and for our family, essentially, for you and me.
Right.
I totally get that. But then for having him running the laps, that just wasn't.
That was just. I understand that a coach get upset. He
pitted the brothers
but he looked
against
at it
each other.
He looked at it. Jordan was a golden goose, and Jonathan was trying to keep that from him.
Mm-hmm.
And he felt that we're trying to build a team here that we're trying to win everything. And your brother looked like he could knock people's heads off, and you trying to keep that from us. You see that basically he looked at it like, you see this trash that I'm dealing with, and you telling me you got an ace right there, like that's messed up. Because Jonathan didn't even know anything about that. Jonathan even said it. Like first of all, the coach even heard him say, "What is you doing here?" Why are you here? So this should be surprised that Jonathan didn't know what was going on. But you know,
Don't worry, we're gonna cover
was
some
very-
other things. We're on this topic of essentially the siblings right now, so we're gonna hit that, and then we're gonna jump to another portion. Don't worry, I got you guys. Okay, so since we are still here, what about the portion while the next day in regards to the former boyfriend? What was his name? I can't remember his name right now. What was his name? But the former boyfriend now, Sarah's former boyfriend. It's not Jordan. But the former boyfriend taking Jordan on and getting the smacketh laid down on him. Now, the smacketh laid down, that's one thing. But what do you think about afterwards with Jordan? I shouldn't have kissed her. I'm sorry about that, dog.
You know what? I did think that was kind of weak, but then again, I thought it was kind of, he showed that kind of more of a respect moment because, in reality, he only joined the football team because of the simple fact that they were bothering him 24/7. And he wanted to show them that, he's not a punk, he's not a buster, he
laid him out on the ground. That's enough respect needed to be given in that moment. Then to put your hand out like that,
it was a weak moment. It was a weak moment.
No, it wasn't. It was
a weak moment.
It was a weak moment, but it was also a weak moment in the sense where he really, really made it look even worse. If you come at me anymore after this moment, you're the one who's eventually going to become the loser.
Pretty much. He basically showed him, you know what? I'm gonna show you a will of faith. You know what I mean on this. So I apologize for what I did, but basically letting him know, kind of, when he put him on the ground, if you mess with me again, I'm gonna put you even harder on the ground. You know what? I always say Jordan is like a ticking time bomb, bro. He's a ticking time bomb. He is someone. I feel like when I was watching this, I felt that Kal-El should be taking his power away from him. He is somebody that is a whining, conniving, little ass brat who is annoying as fuck, who act like a freaking girl, not like a girl, like a little girl. He acts like a little kid. He whines 24/7. Every time his father has something to say to him, and he's 14. The way he act, I never known a 14-year-old to act like him. Period.
So he should take his son's powers away from him?
His son is. I feel like it's going to be a problem when it comes to if his power arises. He's a ticking time bomb, bro.
Hearing you say that is extremely weird. I'm a little bit concerned about that thought, but I kind of get where you come. So you're saying that Jonathan is the one who should have it, not Jordan?
It was supposed to be it should have been like that in the first place. I think that's weak.
You really want the golden boy.
Yeah, I mean, if we're gonna do it like that, I'd rather like that.
Really,
but I'm just saying, it's just you got Jonathan seemed like the type of person that is gonna hold his all and keep his secret. Jordan seemed like the type of person that's gonna expose every goddamn thing. You know what I mean? He flip out on his father 24/7. He any little thing that he try to do, he try to be like the next person. He has all these mixed issues and everything. Now I know that it relates to a lot of people in the world, which that's what they're trying to go by, and that's good.
Yeah, it's definitely relatable.
But this little boy is annoying as fuck. This is the most character in this show that I truly dislike. I thought I disliked Lois, but I dislike him more out of Lois. This is annoying as fuck.
Okay, all right. Well, do you dislike Jordan more, or do you dislike Sarah more?
Jordan.
Okay. All right. I'll live with that. What do you think as far as the dynamic between Jordan and Lois and Clark versus the dynamic of Sarah and her mom and dad?
I think it's, for me personally.
Which one has more of a hold on you right now?
It's Jordan. I know it's deeper. And more realistic with Sarah and Lana. You know what I mean, like that. But it's Jordan. You know what I mean. Number one, I say this because he has powers. He's Superman's kid, and not just that. The way he acts. You know what I mean. Like this boy has. The thing is, this boy has everything.
Okay.
It's not like that he has a silver spoon. He doesn't have nothing. The family's not giving him that. This boy has everything. Sarah and her barely have anything. You know what I mean? She's trying She wants to be
Well,
like Jonathan and
what
all
do
the rest
you-
of them. You know.
No, they both have a lot. Definitely, as far as how you're saying it, Jordan has more. He was in Metropolis.
Right.
He had more to branch out to, even though he didn't.
What I'm saying is more, meaning like, you see, Jordan has the big screen TV, he has the game system, he has all of that, and you look at her room and she barely had a lot of stuff in there. You know
She's
what I mean?
in Smallville,
Right. So
which came to the
you
point
would look at the fact of like
of her
how
saying,
fortunate,
Uh-huh.
how less fortunate that she is compared to him. He has everything. He acts like he has nothing. Like his
Yeah.
family don't do. Like he's like a little ass brat.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He's like a spoiled ass brat, and he doesn't see. He feels like his family's not doing it, not there for them. Not understanding like his disability, but it's just him. Period. Like even with him taking the meds, he's
Is
just
it really
still,
a disability?
I mean, I looked it up. It's real.
his I mean, not. I'm not saying it's not. I'm not saying it's not a real disability in the real world. I'm saying, is it a real disability for him, or is it still just as far as his powers go?
It has a lot. I mean, he wants to be like his father. He wants to. Once he found out that he had powers, he wants to be special. You know, he wants to be like Superman. He wants to be another person. He wants to be that guy.
Okay.
And he's just not that guy. Even he flipped out
Okay.
when he called. What did he call Jarrell? He called Jarrell Lewis or something like that. He said
Jarrell
like,
DeBarge. Yeah.
DeBarge. You know what I mean? And then it was just like the reason that even was mentioned. Well, one, because we all said Jarrell looked like he Latino. And then not just that.
Well, I said it.
Correction. BG4 said it.
Mm-hmm.
He said so.
He ain't say nothing.
He said so.
Keep going.
So, just for that, it's just that he wants to have that ability.
Mm-hmm.
He felt like, okay, yeah, I understand that. Oh, my whole life over there, but Jordan wants someone to blame instead of blaming himself. The things that's going on. He feels that he's quick to blame his father. He's quick to blame his brother. He's
Okay.
quick to blame everybody else, but instead of looking in the mirror at himself.
Well, since he wants to be so super,
That is straight denial.
so super. Let's talk about now some of not Super Dad, but some of the actual Superman.
Okay.
How did you feel about the initial super scene in the beginning where he dashes himself all the way out to China?
Oh my God, bro. I loved it.
You loved it?
I love that fact. I love the fact that, yeah, we playing with the paint and everything like that. But now shit just got real. And it's like, I like the fact too that how he's a superhero, and I'm glad they really focus on that.
You still like the suit?
I like the suit now. I
Okay.
like this. At
Oh,
first
you
I was
like it
kind of
now?
like, yeah, but it's getting there. It's rubbing on me.
I'm still not convinced, but
It's rubbing on me.
But I'm okay with it.
It's rubbing on me. It looked like they kind of like, for me a little bit when I was looking at it this time, it looked like they kind of like fitted it a little bit on him more than anything, because it was more like, and that was more like, it looked like it's starting to fit on him a lot better. So I don't know if they had complaints, if somebody told him about it, but it's starting to look like it fit him a little better, or they fixed more with their CGI. Who knows? But when he zoomed out of there and playing with his family, it's just like Clark Kent was daddy of the year, trying to be daddy, but Superman was awakened, and I love that when he zoomed, saved all those people. The Asian guy, he
In the boat, yeah.
going nuts. He thought he was finna die.
Yeah.
And Superman,
He gives him that wave and that nod, like it's all good. Don't worry about it.
It was just amazing how he looked at his hand and then they're gonna paint. But I just love that scene where he saved those people. Where he showed that heroic, shows that why he's that hero, shows that why you could look up in the sky and see, the one. I guess you want to say the chosen one. You know what I mean? The one who will give you hope. The one that will not fail you. I like that because the kids, how they were falling, how they show, the slow-mo. I love all of that, how you thought they were about to drop into the water or die, and he swooped in and saved the day. That was amazing.
Okay, now, what about this moment right here as he became super one more time in regards to rescuing Lois in a situation where we got some mystery guy who's been following her around?
All right. I love this scene. I turned into a freaking kid when I saw this scene, man.
Okay. Did you smile and giggle?
Bro, I freaking screamed.
Oh my goodness.
I was like, oh shit!
He
God damn it!
He screamed. Oh my.
That's bullshit!
Okay.
But when this scene happened, when first of all, let's go back all the way through. When the scene where Lois is looking into
She's at the Gazette and she's talking to the editor.
right,
and
finding her
she's
car is
trying
on
to figure
fire
out-
and everything
Well,
like that.
she talks to Sharon Powell, the missing guy who
Right.
who was a part of a mining event, I guess, with Morgan Edge, and he ain't been seen since.
Right.
All she's
It
got.
was a woman's son, I believe.
Yeah,
it was her son.
Yeah, it was Sharon Powell, and his name was Derek Powell.
Okay.
And so that's what that story essentially is. All she's got now is a voicemail. Things are unconfirmed. Her and the editor, Lois and the editor, are going back and forth. Lois
Right.
wants to pursue it. Editor's like, we ain't got enough substantial evidence to really say or
It's
do
not a
anything.
Daily Planet. We don't have the money, the funds like that.
And
Right.
you got this guy outside. He's taking photos of her. And then later on, a few seconds later, as far as they move the plot along, boom,
Lois' car's on fire.
Her station wagon is blown up.
Yep. And I like the fact that you would figure, well, this is Lois Lane. Oh, you would figure that.
And
like,
the
because a woman-
crossword puzzle wasn't that hard.
Right. The Lois Lane, you would figure that, seeing her car on fire, she would be upset, devastated. She was just sitting there with a stone cold face. The girl was freaking out. Like, oh my God, this is crazy. And Lois is just like, this is nothing.
Mm-hmm.
This is nothing to me. And right after that, the scene where her and Clark had that conversation, about listening to each other, listening to the boys and everything like that. How he listened to her and how he almost lost her. I didn't like that part because Lois Lane would have never left Clark Kent whatsoever. Because she said that he listened into her with a topic. First of all, why is Clark telling her that he listening to Lois? Period. That
I mean, it's
even though it's invasion of privacy, why would he tell her that?
Why would he tell her that? Because, like, what did you say? I think in the last episode, as we were covering,
doesn't lie?
He doesn't lie.
Superman doesn't. Clark Kal-El doesn't lie, but Clark lies.
Well, I mean, yeah, he was practically lying every day.
He's lying about who he is. He's lying about everything.
Come on now. He done took his glasses off for Lois, so he ain't lying anymore. He's trying to keep it open and everything.
Well, the part that they said that
bought her flowers for 2 weeks.
And then he tried his best to get her, but when it came down to that scene of where him and her talking, I like the connection, the build up, the character development part, where it shows the growth of the deepness of Clark and Lois. You know what I mean? I like the family aspects of it because it shows that husband and wife. Like, even though whatever you do, even though that Lois, he knows that Lois shit is dangerous, and because who he is, he can handle it. But
which is why he showed up. It felt like he showed up even quicker than he did, even though it was less time to travel between there and
super
China.
Quick.
He was
is Superman.
fast.
But when whatever it is, he still had her back, and I like that.
How did you like that? Even though we ain't got a name for this guy or anything, how did you like that battle?
I didn't like that. At first, I didn't like that. I mean, it was tight when he came in. It was like comic bookish when he came in through the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's how they kind of look at it. But when he hit him, I didn't like that how Superman was basically depowered. You know what I mean? Like he was stronger than him. I know it's different versions of Superman where Superman have fought different people and it was stronger.
I'm with you,
but not that goddamn strong.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. But
he knocked him like if he was knocking a fucking shooting star or a meteor, throwing a rock in the sky. He couldn't even make an inch to knock him out.
And this is that thing, I guess, where some people have an issue with Superman and some people don't, where he thought he was dealing with just a super tall human. And that wasn't the case, which we eventually learned at the end. Even in that scene, in that scene when he was fighting with him, I was with you in that regard. I was like, he just took 3 punches to the face from this dude who seems like he's just taller and normal, maybe a little bit stronger than the average person.
He caught his fist. He caught Superman's fist. Superman was knocking him like a dwarf star, and he couldn't even. He wasn't even feeling the collision of it.
We got to see more than ocular vision.
Yeah, we did.
And we got some frost breath.
We did. Lois tried to kill that dude though. Lois tried to kill that dude.
Oh yeah. Oh,
she stabbed him.
Well,
in the ear.
that should have let me know that he wasn't normal, but I really didn't feel it as much. I was just like, something's different about this person, but I still didn't think when he was interacting, he was fighting with Superman, that it should have been that one-sided in the beginning.
Right.
But okay, he had a standing 8 counts. He got Superman down. He tries to go back. It ain't over. He gets up. He has a Superman rises moment.
Right.
And here we are now. He handles his business. He gets the guy out of there. and then he saves the woman that's the
Oh, that was fire.
the informant. That moment was cool. It took me by surprise, and I had to go back and watch it a couple of times. Like, what just happened?
Super speed.
Mm-hmm.
That super seep. That really had me like, oh my god. It wasn't just like because he came in and saved the day, which was tight. It was he used his brain and he used his other abilities. You know what I mean? Like that's what I liked about like this scene. The scene where when he swooped in and after he got, I didn't like the fact that Superman got knocked the fuck out though, and Lois the one that woke him up. But when he swooped in and flew up, and then he super speed and knocked those dude or whatever over around. Oh my god, that shit was fire, bro. And you know, even when he ice breathed him and punched him in the sky, like that was dope. But it's always this the scene that really had me like turn into a child is when he got up and super speed and start knocking him around and shit. That was so fucking amazing. I've never seen that in the shows or whatever before. I mean, at all, you know. So and especially a CW show. So for that to happen, that was so epic to me. You know, to seeing that, you know, that was some Superman shit right there.
It definitely was. I was impressed by it. I was like, this is nice. I appreciate it. I haven't seen too many shows on the CW again. So it's been a long, long time. Even when I started watching some of Green Arrow, it was on Netflix. So it's not like I really got to see it episodic by episodic and see how things were going. I'm pretty much essentially binging through that. And I like what I see, which is why I would probably give this a chance. Plus, it is Superman. But in that moment, it was absolutely awesome. This guy, I don't know, I guess he kicks him out and he gets away. He saves the informant possibly that Lois could use. And she's like, don't worry about me. She's almost dead. Get her out of here. Get her to the hospital. Boom, boom.
That was amazing.
That was
when
a
super
good
speed
moment.
out that bathroom and she backed up. And that was woo. That was fire. That was amazing. That was amazing. It shows they bring in respect to Superman. I like that.
They are. And I actually liked the pacing of this episode. It wasn't super filled because as excited as I am. And as much as I would like to see some more of Captain Luthor or Lex, whatever you guys are going to call him right now, it was cool to actually see the everyday life and his everyday struggles and still him trying to learn how to communicate, opening up even more so with his kids, especially since they now know that he is Superman and that one of them does have powers. At least one of them does, has openly shown that they have powers. So I appreciate that, especially with Jonathan actually saying, you know, maybe football is going to be good for my brothers.
Yeah.
Looks like he's got friends. It may not necessarily be what he wants. Of course, he wants to get his own shine and everything, and I respect that.
Right.
But I also do respect that he's showing himself as a brother. You got Lois there, and she's saying, I mean, you gotta give them more information. You gotta speak. Yeah. They're lashing out and things of that sort. And I do like the fact that he's not like super domineering. I wouldn't expect that from Superman in the first place. He's just like, you know what, you didn't tell me what you were doing. All right, I'll let you lash out. I didn't like this portion though, where he said he was lying to him his entire life. He wished things would go back the way it was, where he wasn't around.
Oh, I hated that.
I really
hated that.
Did not like the line where Jordan said, it's your fault that we're essentially here, and it's your fault you got fired. I didn't like that because as far as I know, and as far as we have been told, he just got laid off for the reason we don't know, but it's not like he wasn't doing his job as a reporter. That was never stated, that was never said, and I've never seen him not do his job.
Right.
We never really hear anything about his work in the paper, but usually we can just assume that he's doing his job.
What I liked about that scene was when all that shit, you know, like that, like I hated that part. Like, I don't like this kid. I don't like this
they definitely
character.
make you not like him.
I don't like this character. But what I liked about Superman, see, before they had him, you know, the father, Jordan going off on him, he just sitting there letting the shit go down. But I liked the scene where Clark Kent went away and Kal-El came up and like, go to your room now. Okay. Now. Like he wasn't playing no more. He stepped in his face. I like that Kal-El, not Clark. Kal-El stepped in his face and said, hey, this ain't the time.
Oh, here you go.
No
Here you go. Yeah, I don't know what my brother is thinking. You go too.
Yeah, exactly. I'm with
Y'all
you
both-
guys. I'm
y'all-
with you guys.
I don't care if you ain't the adult. You still go to your room.
I like that Lois Lane didn't say anything. She knew when she heard him say that and she said, "Oh my God," she knew. I think Lois knew. Superman's finna wake up. Like Superman finna wake up. She knew what's up but I like the fact that he was very aggressive because before the was it episode 2, he was letting all that stuff happen. He's let him say what he want to say, whatever. I know, like, being a parent, and it hurt him. But this time he showed, no, I'm your father. You're my son.
He's like a parent.
You know what I mean?
He's trying to.
He's shown-
He's
you know-
trying to let his children have moments where they can be expressive and things of that sort, but at the same time, still trying to be a parent who's making sure that they have a leash. They're still under some sort of control and understand what
Right.
they are allowed and not allowed to do. And if you break those rules, and in this case, rules weren't broken, but yeah, he did kind of learn this, where he didn't lie, but he didn't really tell everything. So it is what it is essentially. It's a learning lesson, which is why it was very nice to actually see how he opens up.
Being
to Jordan a
aggressive.
little bit more.
We haven't seen him being so much aggressive yet. We heard him talk to Lois' father, but not so much of aggressive,
Mhm.
like that. Now he finally was aggressive to his son.
Okay.
Because his kids get way too much. You know what I mean? Like, it just shows that these things that I saw, it looks like it looks like Jordan runs Clark and Lois. You know what I mean? It doesn't look like Clark and Lois run
That
Jordan.
ain't nothing new. I mean, there's a lot of kids who run the parents. It is,
And
the
that's bad.
absolute
That's
truth.
bad parenting.
It is bad,
That's bad.
but definitely as a coach, it does happen. And then what they do is, and what they are doing essentially with the coach at the school is trying to pass off some of that responsibility or some of that growth to him. Like, okay, here we go. When he's with you, you help him out there, and
Right.
please, whatever it is that I'm not necessarily feeling like I'm equipped to do, or I'm too busy right now. Here, you got him. There you go. He wants to do this anyway. There you go.
But it shows that he don't have respect for his father nor his mother, even though, like, he says, "Oh,
no,
you know,
more
this
for his
another-"
more lack of respect for the father, not for his mom.
It's just I just wasn't feeling that. I wasn't feeling that episode. I wasn't feeling that part at all. Like, that part upset me. But like I say, which made me feel a lot better was when you could tell, like, Clark Kent is more like, hey, hey guys, da 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 da. But Superman is more like, look, I'm not playing.
Now for
It's
this
time to
last
sit your
little
ass down and go do that goddamn homework.
this last little surprise cameo in regards to the end right here.
Before we get to this,
Okay,
I
go
want to
ahead,
say one more
speak,
thing.
speak.
I like the fact, the little cheesy moment with Lana and Clark, where they
Mhm.
had when he was walking up, and he was getting out the truck, and they were talking or whatever. After he, left them from the school,
Mhm.
But I like the fact that when he was talking to him, and she was like, "Can I talk to you?" Whatever, and he gave her the paperwork, and he said, he was like, "Yeah, here, everything is done." And she said, "Okay, let me talk to you." Whatever. He like, "Okay." He like, "Wait, my keys in it." Okay, wait, this is Smallville. Like, it's just basically like Smallville is nothing to worry
Oh yeah,
about.
that was a cool little.
Like,
moment.
you don't gotta
yeah.
worry about
Yeah, I
your
definitely
car
agree
getting
with you
jacked
there.
in Smallville.
Yeah, and
It's some twisted shit,
that
but
also, that also let them know that we are still both parents, even though we're not on the. You have an arrangement with me, and I have an arrangement with you, and that's on the professional side. But still on the personal side, yeah, you got things going on, I got things going on, and we're still trying to do the best things for our family. I did appreciate that.
Yeah,
as well.
I like that. I like
did.
that a lot.
Now to this person right here.
Woo! Yeah, this was the meat and potatoes right
She
here.
if y'all don't realize, this woman right here really showed us what ocular vision is all about.
Facts.
This ocular she hit this ocular vision right here. That she really put it in. Look at this woman. This woman, I don't know who she is, but she got a leather jacket on. She just stopping this dude in the middle of the
It's like,
road.
who is she?
Who in the
Where
world
she
is
come
she?
from?
And she just flames him.
And how did she get this power? My thing is, I was thinking to myself, like, is she Kryptonian? Is she someone that has cells from Superman? Has they been she's one of the experiments? Or
Good question.
or did Morgan, is Morgan Edge really a part of this? Or is Lex Luthor a part of this? Like, what's going on here? This
That's my thought right there, is that she's working with Lex. I don't know how. Look, I don't know how they got to this Earth where Superman is, but they are there, and Lex is against him. We'll probably find out more about that.
Yeah.
And these are his underlings, essentially, his strong underlings. Either that, or there's
More to the story.
There's more super people going around, and that's going to be something interesting as far as we shed the light, though. But man, he was in the car. He was like, yeah, man, the lady got rescued by Superman, and I was out. I don't know how we going. How is she or whoever this person? How they?
Who's gonna take care of it?
Who's gonna handle it? And all of a sudden, barbecue chicken that's shot. That's exactly what happened in that moment. And I'm trying to figure out when she dialed and called whoever it was, who it was. My biggest thought right now is it was Lex. No, was she saying that now the situation has been handled, or is this just her way of saying this person was useless? I've gotten rid of him, and now I'm going to handle whatever else is about to take place.
I was thinking the same thing. Like, is he a human? Is he from another planet? Was he an experiment?
Well, I definitely couldn't say he's human.
Was he an experiment?
I mean, maybe he was. Maybe he was a human experiment. But no, I didn't think that.
When I say human, meaning like, is he a human from another world?
Mm-hmm.
Is he a human from this world, or he's actually from another planet? Like, there's something else going on besides Captain Luthor, because Captain Luthor, as we saw, Captain Luthor is trying to get rid of Superman because of Dark Superman. Now, is Dark Superman involved in this? Like, what's going on with this picture? Something is going on that is triggering this story.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And it looks like it's about to be on some really dark, twisted moments, which I like on that. But it also, too, we're going to get Superman becoming the light to destroy that darkness.
All I can definitely say is this. Whatever's going on with Lex, these two new people, well, the one that's still alive, they about to put Smallville on the big map.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody gonna know about Smallville in a moment.
It's a lot of things about to happen to Smallville.
The Smallville Gazette is gonna have something to really, really publish.
Yep.
And oh man, they're gonna have some backers. Morgan Edge probably even gonna try and come in there and buy them up too. We shall see, but I hope you guys enjoyed this spoiler review of episode 3, Superman and Lois.
Oh, yeah.
All 3 episodes, I would have to say, are probably
I hope you guys enjoyed and had a good time, because we definitely did. And, like, comment, and subscribe.
You just cut me off. I can't believe you just tell these people to like, comment, and subscribe. I was going to throw a little jab and just let them know that
it's your world.
I was just going to let them know that this is a CW show, and after 3 episodes, I'm actually way more entertained by Superman and Lois on the CW than I was for all 9 weeks of WandaVision. I'll give 2 episodes to WandaVision.
Oh, man, it's better than WandaVision.
This is definitely better than WandaVision. I just want you guys to know that.
Rewatchable.
You can
definitely got rewatchable.
Extremely rewatchable. Come on now.
I would never watch WandaVision ever again in life.
But absolutely. What were you saying, E? Something about like, subscribe, and comment?
Like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know in the comment section what you guys feel about this. Did you guys like it? Did you not like it? Did you enjoy Superman and Lois or not? Hit us up. Thumbs that video. Free 99 all day. Show the love and support for the JC family.
Stay super,
2 parts
everybody.
of the Justice League. Deuces.